The government has been primarily and generally established and also brought into existence with the purpose or with the sole ambition of not only being able to provide people with protection for their lives, but also basically make available and accessible for them as well as for everyone, for both men and women inside of the society, which is democratic, no matter who they are, what they represent, or what sort of group, community, language, religion they belong to, or they speak, with unconditional and absolute and unquestionable freedom, sovereignty, independence, justice, equality, fairness, jobs, opportunities, and other moralities at every step of the way, without any surrender, without any question, without any dictate, demand, anyways, because we have created governments, we have paved the way for its existence, we have brought this construct, an arbitrary organization of control, condition, enslavement, and slavery into reality. We have voted, admired, revered, supported all the respective politicians, administrators, officials, representatives who have ever lived and who are still now operating, although they are quite contemptuous, disappointing, anyways, in one or another, because all they can provide the Indian people or the population or the us is with corruption, betrayal, injustice, inequality, unemployment, and record breaking inflation, which is quite depression, anyways, in one way or another. So, obviously, the government has to be limited. When the government is not limited by anything or anyone, when the government becomes the sole authority, then it starts wielding or exercising overwhelming influence and undesirable control over everyone's lives and cuts everyone's freedom. Everyone just starts feeling drained, stagnated, unfree, not because they are not good, not because they have not done their work, not because they are not educated, good, authentic enough, but because the governments, organizations, constructs of control which they worship, revere, support, vote for at every step of the way, have systematically, silently trained their freedom and put them into permanent domestication and digitization, anyways, in one or another. Men and women are being constantly used, conditioned, exploited, obviously in different ways for different reasons, by the capitalists, globalist elites, and donors, which now work hand in hand with the government. So the government is essentially evil because it's hijacked, compromised, infiltrated from all directions by the capitalists, by Western influences and foreign powers. And that means the government must be overthrown for the restoration of the lost order, justice, principle, freedom, independence for everyone, anyways. But for as long as the government exists, it will always exercise much more influence